What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski and I am back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And today we're going to be playing through the 30 stamina version of the Shandia Warriors Fortnite dungeon. Now this is a pretty cool Fortnite dungeon, lots of pretty decent skill books actually. You like Kuma, you got Arug as well, some pretty decent skill books definitely to pick up, especially Asia, who is one of the hidden bosses in this dungeon. Very nice special. But this is the team that we're going to be running with today. It is basically just a Mihawk slasher team. And more importantly, I've got Arlong and Zoro in those specific positions because they will be locked once we reach the 7th stage of the dungeon against Kamakiri. So he actually locks the middle right unit and the bottom left unit. So if you arrange your team right, you can have the units that you don't want to play against Kamakiri being locked for 2 turns. So that is the way that we're going to organize our team here. So let's go ahead and do that. And I basically just brought 2 quick slashes because coming up against Genbao, you want to try and take him out as quick as possible, and if we get 2 blue orbs on that, we can take him out in 1 turn, which is really good. This dungeon is actually really easy. The way that they've done it is that people from the Blue Sea get a 20% reduction on all of their stats. Now, because of that, they've kind of mediated the dungeon where it's actually become an easier dungeon because they have that sort of condition. It just becomes super easy. You don't even really need to stall with this team at all. You can just go right through the dungeon, just as easy as you like, taking out these guys very easily. So not much really to say here, but once we reach the next stage, we come up against the mini-boss, Genbao, who is a strength shooter. So he should be coming up right now. So he does nothing when you meet him. But after the first turn, he will inflict a blind status onto your team. So definitely something that you don't really want. So that's why I brought 2 quick slashes to try and take him down a little bit easier. However, we got really bad orb luck this time around, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. And he is now going to apply the blind status. Now, you don't really want to be hit by this guy if he's under 20% health, so you want to try and take him down as quick as possible. So let's go ahead and do that. Luckily, if you do have a team that you're pretty familiar with, you usually can get pretty good timings on and have no real troubles in taking out Genbao there. But now we have the blind status for another 3 turns, so it is a little bit annoying, but you have to do what you got to do, I guess. So we're just going to easily go through this dungeon. As I said, like, it's pretty simple, especially with this team in particular. There's no stalling that you need to do at all, so it's pretty simple. The hidden boss in particular is also pretty easy as well, so nothing really to say there. But once we reach stage 7, we come across Kamakiri, who is the second hidden boss in this stage, which is right here. So what he does, he locks the middle right and the bottom left for 2 turns, as well as dealing the preemptive damage. And the reason why I've done that is because obviously Arlong isn't that good against the quick unit, so he can be locked. And I've just locked Zoro there as well because he's the least powerful unit on our team. So now we can just go ahead and attempt to take down Kamakiri. And it looks like it's going to be a 2-turn kill, which is going to be awesome, which means next turn we're going to have our units unlocked, which is always good. And then finish it off with Mihawk, and there we go. So now our units are unlocked, ready to go on to the next stage. So we're in stage 8 now, and we're nearly at the final boss, which is good. It's actually really cool that you can get baby seahorses in this isle because it's really good for evolving all of the pigs that you will pick up during this Fortnite event, as we pick up another baby turtle there. So last stage, or second last stage, sorry, against this dungeon here. Very easy, just making our way through as easy as we like. Don't really need to do any stalling, as I said. Like, it's a very simple Fortnite dungeon. Pretty much any team will be able to beat this reasonably easily, so pretty much anything, really. If you can come up with a decent team with some decent synergy, it should be able to beat this dungeon pretty easily. So let's just go ahead now and just take down these guys. Obviously, if you don't take them down, you're going to be taking a bit of damage, but it's nothing that isn't too manageable. So as you can see here, just taking down these guys very easily. The main boss, Laki, does hardly any damage, so that is very easy to manage as well. So it is pretty easy all in all. Very easy dungeon. Probably one of the most easiest dungeons that we've ever been experienced to in this game so far. But now we get this last turn just to take her down as easy as we like. And hopefully we get a skill book or get her to drop. That would be very nice. So let's see what we get. and we get her to drop, which is pretty nice. So anyways, that is the Fortnite dungeon, the Shandia Warrior Fortnite. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did, make sure to smack the like button down below, and if you want to stay up to date with all of the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, then make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.